Hi guys, Stephanie Smith here, coming back to you for our last day this week, talking about attitude and how attitude can affect our personal growth. So today I want to talk to you guys about if we change these 4 sentences, it would change our attitude and it can change our life. So when we think about it, words that come out of our mouth, they can either help us, they can hurt us, or they can haunt us. We need to learn to decide what we say and why we say it before we speak out. We don't wear the same clothes every day. We don't eat the same food every day. So why do we think the same thoughts and say the same sentences all the time? So today I want to review and talk to you guys about 4 sentences that we say all the time. And if we change how we say them, then this will take us from frustrated to fantastic in all the relationships at work or at home. So the first one is, it's not going to change. Have you said it? Have you heard somebody say it? Right? It's not going to change. It's certain some things aren't going to change. That's for sure. You can't make yourself a foot, 2 foot taller. So if you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Take one aspect of the situation and find a little nugget that is working and focus on that. For example, if you can't be taller, right? If you can't be taller, find a pair of shoes and put some hidden insoles in them, right? Nobody knows why you're taller but you. What's good about you? Is it your smile? Is it your eyes? What do you get compliments about, right? Is it that you have an athletic look to you? Is it that you have, your hair? You get a lot of compliments about your hair, right? About your eyes, your smile, right? Think about what's good about you. And then instead of saying that it's not going to change, try saying this sentence. I am in charge of changing my thinking. Number 2, I'm not good enough, right? We all have said this one. I'm not good enough. So if we think about it, right, and when we think about why we say I'm not good enough, did someone say, for example, when you were a kid that you were clumsy? And today, now you hate to dance? Uplift and inspire yourself to face the very thing that makes you feel terrible. Put the music on and start dancing. Take some lessons. Get a friend to help you, right? Do something, anything, to break through those awful fears that you had from yesterday. All of us have been in situations in the past where we were made to feel less than. Those memories, they stick in our mind, and we often would rather feel right than to feel happy. So instead of saying I'm not good enough, try to say, I'm as good as I want to be, right? Has a different tone to it. I'm as good as I want to be instead of I'm not good enough. Number 3, they would not like me if they really knew me. It's the imposter syndrome, right? When people have a disconnect between their accomplishments and they have a constant fear of being seen as a fraud, this creates a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. Stress is often seen with these people or people that say this. Stress is often seen as good timing or good luck rather than hard work and dedication. Some of us that use this sentence often have been in situations where you've had a parent or you've had a teacher that has had a hard time or has never been able to show you praise. Right? And so, but they kept pushing you to be your best, but they never gave you praise in return. Right? So instead of thinking or saying they would not like me if they really knew me, try this sentence. I am capable and confident of my abilities. I am capable and confident of my abilities. We all are capable. We all can get confidence, and everybody has an ability. It's your choice in how you look at it. The 4th and final one is, it's not fair. It's not fair. How many times do we say it? This is probably one of the more common ones. It's not fair. You know what? You're right. It might not be fair. So what? Life is about making lemonade, right? Lemonade. We've heard it. And moving the obstacles out of our way. You're probably, in fact, doing it and not even knowing it, right? When you want something, when you want to go after something, you move those obstacles. You make the lemonade, whether you think you are or not, right? You have to want it. You have to want it, and not everything is going to be fair. As soon as you realize everything is not going to be fair, and you realize that if you want it, you can go get it, and if you put your mind to it, you can do it, that's when you're going to start changing from the victim to the explorer. And once you start doing this behavior, right, and you meet that foe straight out, which is then going to give you that adrenaline kick, right? It's going to start giving you the ability to make those positive changes rather than getting depressed, putting the blanket over our head, right, and turning the other way. So guys, did you see the theme? Right, in all these sentences. In all these 4 sentences, did you see the theme? There is a not, N-O-T, that has become a not, K-N-O-T. Right? There is a not, N-O-T, that has become a not, K-N-O-T, in your life. So once you change your language and you get those nots out of your communication, you will begin to see yourself and the world around you in a much more different position. So listen, guys, don't take my word for it. Begin to use the sentences and tell those around you the differences that you are experiencing by getting the not out of your communication. And remember, every word absolutely counts. So guys, I've looked forward to being on this journey with you guys, talking about attitude. I hope everything I've shared with you this week has been beneficial. Remember to jump over to my YouTube channel where I have all the videos from this week on attitude. They're all in a single playlist where you can share it with those outside of Facebook, outside of Periscope, where I'm currently broadcasting, and can share them with those that you love. And you can also go back and review them again, because remember, consistency is key. So guys, I want you to go think about changing your communication and taking out the not. We'll see you next time.